Today we'll be using AirServer. It is a software that allows you to AirPlay your iPad screen directly onto your computer. You're going to need to do so over the same Wi-Fi network. Once you allow access for this, your iPad screen will show up onto your computer. From here, we're going to go into my Apple folder on my desktop on the iPad, open it up, and then click on iMovie in order to launch the iMovie app. When the iMovie app opens up, you'll notice that there's a couple different options. You have video, projects, and theater. What you're going to want to do is actually create a new project. So you hit the plus button. Upon the plus button opening up, you'll notice that you can either create a new movie or a trailer. Click on trailer. And then the options for how you would use the trailer feature are shown at the bottom. You can kind of see the different templates, the way that they're laid out. Some seem a little bit more adventurous, some a little bit more family friendly there. But scroll through to find the right one that you want to use. And for today, we're going to use the swashbuckler template, and you move up into the right hand side and click create. This is where now you see the layout for everything within iMovie on the iPad. There's an outline feature that allows you to edit the text the way that they show up in the text boxes, and you can simply just click in the text box and edit it directly in that text box, and then it shows up on the right hand side in the way that it normally would. Then there is a logo or a studio name. You can go through the different options there and select which one that you would like. That shows up at the very beginning of the film, and again, you just select which one that it is that you want. From here, we're going to switch from using the text outline over to the storyboard, and at the storyboard you're going to be able to select the pictures you want to be dragging in. You'll be able to use either the video camera or pictures that are already in iPhoto on your iPad, and what you're going to do is just simply select the location, like landscape, and then you'll end up selecting a picture, and it automatically pulls it right into that field. You can do that if you already have shots made out into iPhoto, and then you can just simply click on them and they drop right in. Otherwise, what you'll be able to do is using the camera feature. The camera feature brings you to a live camera, and you can simply shoot what it is that you want to be inputting in or importing in, and the feed there is a little not the best, but anyways, you kind of get the idea that you can simply pull up the video camera. You can do still shots and add them in, or you can do video recordings in order to bring them directly into your new iMovie trailer. Be aware that the storyboard has quite a few items to bring in, so just make sure that you choose the right template that you want to use. Some are longer than others. This one happens to be a longer one. Now, at any point in time, if you want to take a look at what your film looks like, you press the play button on the right hand side, and it will run through the edit version, or the back end of the editing on the left side, and the live version of what this really looks like in full view on the right hand side. And so it just simply goes through with the ticker on the left, and again, live version on the right. And it gives you a real quick idea as to what the final project looks like. While there is no order that you have to follow in order to create your video, you can simply click wherever you need to and bring in your picture or bring in your video. In addition to that, you can do your editing of the text pages as you go. You can go back and edit them whenever you need to. You can go through and do all the text ahead of time if you want, or you can do it as you've been importing all those pics or videos. It doesn't really matter, but you can do that either way. And it's a neat feature. You can also hit play to review whatever edit or change that you made prior to looking at the whole thing. Now, when you are ready to do that, you click the back button up by the question mark to be brought back to this main page. And then you have to make a decision about how you want to share the film, or how you want to be able to save it. So you use the box with the up arrow on it, and then you decide from there what's the best option for you to be able to save or show this work. Today what we're going to do is we're going to export this. We're going to export it as a smaller file. Once that exporting is all done, you should be able to find it within your iPhoto. So I sent it to iPhoto, and when you open up iPhoto, you should be able to find this video immediately in the Today section. All right, now it's time to take a look at the final product. I used iMovie on the MacBook Pro in order to put all this together, but here is a snippet of our iMovie trailer. All right, so that was the review of the final product for the iMovie trailer, and hopefully you can see how iMovie is really a highly engaging tool for your students and allows them to create these visual representations of their understanding of material in order to present. The touch interface of the iPad is really easy as well, especially for those students that may have some issues with following complex tasks. The iPad is very easy to use, again, using the touch interface, and iMovie uses the touch interface in order to simply touch on a picture or a video in order to input it directly into the video, or you can simply shoot directly off of the device on the fly. What's really safe about using iMovie on the iPad is that it's self-contained. iMovie is an app. It saves all work directly onto the device and within the app, essentially. So therefore, it's not out on the internet. It's not out for anyone else to work on or to collaborate with. So there's no internet connection needed in order to utilize this tool. And iMovie is licensed for personal use on the iPad, and all creations belong to that user. So overall, hopefully you can see how you could use this in your classroom and how it would be able to keep the students engaged throughout the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.